Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today we've got a nice French style, well, I guess I really can't say nice, will be nice, nice color, nice modern feel to it once we get done. So let's get started with this project, and remember, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove the hardware, we're going to pull the drawers, we're going to pull the doors, and we're going to check the subframe, make sure everything's good on it. From there, we'll sand this piece down, we'll paint it, we'll scuff it up a little bit, give it a vintage feel, we'll wax it, put the hardware back on it, and well, we should have a pretty nice piece at the end. Now overall, this piece is in pretty good condition. We do have a lot of rough spots on the top that we're going to have to address, and when we're sanding, we'll figure that out by sanding it. So this isn't the high end of the French line. This is kind of towards the lower end. There's a lot of particle board, things like that. But this design is super popular and will sell pretty quick. So I still haven't picked a color. Maybe navy blue or maybe black. So let's get started by removing all the hardware. Alright, overall, good condition. Tracks are there, metal tracks on the drawers are there, so we're perfect on that. Doors look good, the hinges were good. Nothing was blown out with the screw holes, so we'll be able to put those right back in with no issues. So let's start sanding. We have our DeWalt sander, 80 grit sandpaper. We'll do all the flat areas, which isn't much on this piece. French stuff, you've got to do a lot of hand sanding. What we're after is just getting rid of that sheen so the paint can stick a little bit nicer to it. We use good quality paint, but we want that adherence as much as possible. So we'll sand it down, we'll hand sand anything we couldn't get to, and then we'll wipe it out, vacuum it off, and then we can start painting. So let's get started. Alright, we have vacuumed it, or we sanded it, we vacuumed it, we wiped it out, and now we can start painting. This is when everything starts coming together. So I got our BEHR primer paint. The color is carbon copy. It's a dark gray, almost a black. So we're going to do 2 coats on this. Everything gets 2 coats. We'll start with the doors since we have to do both sides. We'll do 1 coat, we'll try the drawers, we'll set everything aside, we'll come back to a 2nd coat, and then I'll do the back sides with the frame. So lots to do. Let's get started. got 2 layers of paint on it, and now what we're gonna do is scuff it up with some of that old 80 grit sandpaper. Now, this is a step that you could definitely skip if you wanted to leave it solid, but here at Vintage, well, we want to give it a little bit of an older feel to it. So we're just gonna kind of lightly scuff the edges, just give it a small worn-in look. That'll be for the frame, the doors, the drawers, and then we can start waxing this piece. So let's get started. Alright, we've scuffed it up and now we can start waxing it. So today, mini wax paste finishing wax, got a Home Depot, natural, got an old sock, wipe it on, wipe it off, and then we can start putting the hardware on. So, this means this is the last time you're going to see it before it's done. Alright, here it is completed. Quite the transformation, I think. This is carbon copy, BEHR prime and paint in Eggshell. We scuffed it up, we waxed it, put the hardware back on it, and well, I think this is gonna look great in somebody's house. If you like this and many of our other projects, subscribe to our channel, like us on Facebook and Instagram, leave me a thumbs up and a comment. I always love to read those. And well, this could be a cool project for you guys at your own house.